What's going on, beautiful world? How's everybody doing today? Yeah, that's good. So we're doing pretty good too, and pretty excited. We've been out of town for a few days, went to a little vacation slash family reunion. Got to see everybody, that was nice. And but as nice as it is to get out of town, it's also nice to get back in town and get back to the farm. So everything's doing pretty good. Checked on our compost pile. Got a lot of rain last couple days. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, it's still cooking. Not optimum, but still cooking. So while we were up, and we went up to Wisconsin where the reunion was, and picked up a surprise while we were up there. So I'm really excited about that. But first things first, got a nice shiny new Holland here. No, that's not ours. Doing a little bit of AC work for the neighbors. It's full swing hay season here, and these guys were getting a little hot, so they brought her down last night. Check it out. I think it was just a little low on gas. I put about, I'd say almost a full 12-ounce can in there, probably 10 ounces. So seems to be doing a lot better now. Keep an eye on it, let it run for a little while, and show you guys what I'm really excited about. What in the world are you guys doing? What is all this stuff? I'll tell you what it is. It's 41 bags of mineral and supplements that are going to go in this really cool feeder. So we got all kinds of stuff. This is it's really neat. You see all these symbols or letters burned into it? All of those correspond with a bag over there. And what all those bags are, let me go shut this tractor off. Can't hear anything. All right, got the tractor shut off. So we went, picked this up. Like I mentioned, we went up to Wisconsin for a reunion. And this feeder and all of this stuff came from Free Choice Enterprise up there. And it's all individual. So there's 20 different, if I remember right, I think there's 20 of them. Anyway, there's a bunch of different stuff here, and everything's separate. So you've got like sulfur, iodine, a neutralizer, all kinds of stuff. And what we've been feeding our cows for minerals are just generic blends, and they've got everything in there. So when they, and it's a lick block, so when they take a lick because they're interested in something, they're getting everything. Kind of like an all-in-one multivitamin, which is great if you need all that stuff. If you don't need all that stuff, it's not great. You're taking things you don't need. And different times in their lives, different times of the year, they need different minerals. So we were going up there anyway. We loaded the Chevy down, piled it completely full. I'll put a picture of that up there too. You guys will like that. It's ridiculous. But it rode really good.
You can send the link for Free Choice Enterprise at the bottom of your video.
You got the mineral, you got the feeder. Why on earth do you have all these buckets? Well, you can see, like, see this big pile of phosphorus over here? There's like 150 pounds of phosphorus. And that's not all gonna fit in the feeder. So we got some buckets. We're gonna use some of those to store the excess in, to keep the critters and the mice and all that stuff out of it. I don't know if you can see out there, but we got a shipping container out there that this kind of stuff is supposed to go in, but that's another project. But anyway, that's our project today, is to get mineral feeder loaded, the excess packed away in these buckets. You can see Atwood's is really popular here because that's the place to get buckets. And I really like this feeder. I don't know how much I like these chains. I'm thinking about putting something across here with like a little hitch so I can hook it on the back of the side-by-side or the four-wheeler. But anyway, Free Choice Enterprise, we'll put a link on there to take you to their website. Really nice people, good to deal with. And yeah, let's get something going. All right, so we pulled the chain and stuff off this feeder, and check that out. I guess the acid or whatever in that oak wood, I'm pretty sure these runners are either, I think that's a red oak maybe. That one looks like a white or a post oak. But brand new, already ate the galvanizing off of it. But anyway, these are the short chains that were on there. And pulled those off, went dumpster diving, and I found, this is a little hard to see, let me move it in here on the concrete. Found this is all a solid 3/4 rod. Not real sure what it was, but pretty sure what it's going to be. So anyway, I'm just going to drill these holes out where the lag bolts were. Drill that out, fix up a hitch. Get that done, I'll show it to you, and you guys let me know what you think. Oh, also got the AC fixed on that thing. Nearly new tractor. Had to put almost a whole can in it, but it is what it is. See you guys in a bit. We've turned our pile of scrap into a hitch. That'll conveniently drop over a 2-inch ball. So I think we can just hook it on the back of the mule, drag it where it needs to go. I didn't show this earlier. They put this handy little chain in a carabiner up here. You can hold these sides up. So that's pretty handy. We're gonna give it a go now. Start packing this stuff in and see how it goes. All right. The feeder is all full, except for this hole. That's an extra hole, a bonus hole. See everything in there, all the mixes. This is our bucket. They got labeled with what's in there. And then the bucket's labeled too. And then this is a sheet that they give you with each bag. It's got all kinds of good information on there, and I got all that on their website too. You can check out. And inside these white plastic bags, they've got these, and we just dump them in here. Leave that paper in there, and then this isn't a sealed lid. It's mostly just to keep mice and stuff like that out of it, but it pops on there. Should work pretty good, though. I have to find somewhere to store all of them. That's quite a pile. But this is what, so when you call these guys, they will ask you, you know, what if it's cattle or sheep or whatever, and how many head you're running, and then they'll make recommendations on, you know, what to put in there and how much to get. As you can see over here, we've got quite a few extra bags, and that's the stuff that they're going to go through faster. But anyway, we're going to, hopefully when it quits raining, we're going to drag this thing out there. The cows are ready to move anyway, and see if the mule will tote this thing. All right, we're all hitched up. Let's see if it'll work. Everybody's piled up, ready to go move cows?
Yep.
Yep.
Peter.
No wheels. It's sliding. I don't know how the gravel's gonna like it. I got it. Pull up a little bit. Yep, that's good. Drive up 2 posts. Pull forward 2 posts. Yeah, that'd be good. A lot of this stuff here on top, this fine grass, cows don't really eat this stuff anyway, but down underneath there, the bahia is coming in good. That's probably 12, 14 inches. So, pretty happy about that. The girls are way over there. They'll be happy too. It's the same story over here. A lot of junk in it, but it's pretty deep. My favorite thing about this side, there's a creek. So, oh wow. Look at all that hop clover. All that stuff right there. Lesser hop clover. Anyway, my favorite thing about this side is there's a creek runs through it, and it's been raining off and on last week or so. So we got some water in there. That means no moving water tubs. So that saves a little bit of trouble there. And they definitely like the city water better, but save some time. Anyway, there's our little creek. Not much of a creek, but it's a creek. I guess I could call it a creek for my northern friends. All right, we got the silly kid. Got the fence up. Mineral feeder's over here, kind of an open area. This pasture is pretty big, and that's because along this section right here of this creek, there's all these trees, and it's kind of a nightmare to run fence through. So I just give them 2 days over here. They're all ready. Come on, girls. Come on. Come on, baby. It's pretty easy when they're ready to go. They'll come with you. Pretty good. The gate coming across this fence here is it's way back at the back here. So you got to coax them in, and then there's a giant log I have to contend with because I haven't cleaned it up yet. But you can see this is where they've been at for 1 day over here, and this is the new side that they'll get today and all the way through tomorrow, maybe part of the next day too. Just kind of have to watch it and see how it goes. Come on, girls. Come on, babies. Not bad. They're really good for mowing under your brush too. So I can get in there and do some chainsaw work. Come on, girls. Come on, babies. Come on, darling. Come on. Come on, baby. Back over here out the edge of the woods. That's right. Come on, girls. Come on. Addie, we may have to show them the way. Oh, no. Alicia's going to get it.
Are you going to jump, girl?
Come on, baby.
Come on.
Come on, girls.
Come on.
That's enough. Come on. Come on, let's go show. You stay over here, please. Yeah. Come on, darling. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go, girl. There you go. Just stand back by the fence, Addie. You'll be good. How's everybody doing today? Come on. You need a little more room? There you go. Does that make you more comfortable? Uh-oh. 16. You're a poo head. Everybody looks good. Flies are getting a little heavy. We'll have to do something about that soon. Ev, how you doing? Come on, Teen Teen. Come on, Tina. Uh-oh. Tina's stuck. So, what you guys just saw, Tina got stuck. Tina's a little slow, and she was hanging back behind the other cows. And what happens over here is they have to do a U-turn. So they come down this side. Of course, this log is a huge problem, and we'll get to that in a second. But they have to come down here and make a U-turn and go into this next pasture. And you know, that really wasn't her fault. That was my fault. And namely, because all of this crap here needs to get out of here. And you kind of saw how the other cows had trouble trying to decide, like, hey, is this the way I go? And they've been through there before quite a few times. But the easiest way to move cows is just the way they want to move naturally. So if you're having trouble moving cows, like I just did, there's a reason. And the reason here, you gotta stay on this side, Daddy.
I do?
Yeah, you can. And anyway, the reason here is that log and that U-turn. So, whoop, sorry about that. I'm trying to talk and hook fence back at the same time. There we go. All right. So anyway, moral of that story is move the log or whatever the problem in your operation is that's causing hiccups, and it'll make your life a lot easier. Well, mineral feeder's out, cows are moved. So that's the end of the story for today. I was kind of hoping they would be interested in it when they ran by, but most of them kind of bypassed it. So I'll have to do a follow-up when I see them start getting into it and see how they do picking that rubber flap up and stuff like that. So stay tuned, there'll be more information to come on that. Till then, have a good day and be safe.